There we go, rolling into Monday like it's a Friday with an extra head in the room, looking all nice. And yes, we're still rolling out the intro you made. So good evening, Mr. Andrew.
Appreciate
Brick
it.
Banter. Now, I like calling you Cheap Jokes. I don't think I can get used to Brick Banter.
You can call me whatever you want. I don't give a shit.
All right, what's up, everyone? We've got the bitch in the building. Let's keep on going with it. Bilsy, how are you, matey?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
To hear. Miss April, how are you?
Good. Thanks.
Rocking the merch, looking good.
Thanks.
And my man Dan.
What's up?
Hey, the other day, when
Love
you
the
get
energy,
Twitch
guys.
notifications, when you get Twitch notifications, like when people that you follow closer go online and it comes up the other thing. My phone was sitting on the desk the other day, and Ash's like, "Oh, someone messaged you that you probably don't want to watch them." What does that mean? I'm like, what? And I looked at it, and it's your Twitch title. It comes up you, and then you probably. And she thought someone was messaging me. You probably don't want to watch this.
Yeah, that's the notification that goes out.
Yeah.
But it's a big brain thing. It's a reverse psychology thing. Because people come into the stream and like, well, I clicked the link anyway, because I usually say, don't click the link. Oh, I clicked it anyway.
Yeah.
The minute you tell someone not to do something, they want to do it. It's like getting a COVID jab. Our government kept telling everyone they had to do it. Now no one wants to do it.
Yeah. So you should have been the opposite, telling everyone not to do it. You would have had a 100% success rate.
Yep. That's exactly what they should have done.
To do Twitch pop up.
That's right.
But yeah, it was a good laugh. That was for sure. Brickles, how are you, champion? Is that a Cookie Monster t-shirt you're wearing, Andrew?
Yeah, it's Cause.
Oh, of course. So that was an extra $1,000.
The Sesame Street. Yeah, that's right.
Who's that guy in the top right? He's no one. Don't worry. He won't even be back next week, so don't worry about it.
It's Lush of the Year, mate. Fucking chill out.
He's our abandoned, long lost cousin.
Who's this new viewer? I should be asking. Wasn't here from the start. Now shows up wanting to know who the new guy is.
Oh, we got all the viewers after you left, man.
Since you left, we've gone to the moon.
This is going to be the worst one yet, isn't it?
Well,
every week,
the last one of the year, so we'll go down kicking and screaming.
Every week is the best one.
Yeah. Too right.
It's his first. He said Brick Cools just said it's his first night, and he's asking who the new guy is. Like, aren't we all new then?
Brickle's first night, mate. So for those that are watching that are in Melbourne too, we are pulling out of Brickvention.
Oh, really?
We won't be making Brickvention. Yeah.
We are, which we're devoed over because we were really, really looking forward to it. It's been two long years, but unfortunately from here to there is 24 hours away or 23 and a half hours away. And Bilsy's got a new bubba on the scene and COVID still says no. So it's just we flipped.
Maybe Sydney show in February.
Yeah, maybe that's my 20th wedding anniversary that weekend.
I bought a perfect present for her. Tell her you're doing it for her. You tag along because you have to.
No worries. You tell her.
No, I'm good.
You know what? I'll run it for you, Bilsy. Send your stuff. Send the equipment down, and I'll be Bilsy for the weekend.
Dude, I've got a tail on that there. You can if you want.
Maybe I should, huh?
Yeah, I don't think any of the Kiwi contingent are heading over either. It's too difficult. Can't get MIQ spots on the way back, and you'd have to pay for that as well at a couple of $1,000.
Oh, really?
For 2 weeks. So
yeah,
no one will be coming over from here.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of and up and down. And, you know, like everything else that's happened this year, and this perfect topic, we are just talking generally 2021 in Lego mainly, but this is a chunk of it. You know, what's saying it comes to the Thursday to start, you know, bump in, oh, nah, called off, events off, we're sorry, blah, 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 X, Y, Z, you know, enjoy the weekend off with a mask on type thing.
Could happen.
You know, it's happening weekly. It's insane. And now that, you know, they're sharing the borders now and everything's open, it seems like this whole new whatever it is just come out of nowhere. So
yeah, Omicron.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm literally 5 minutes down the road from the venue and I can't be bothered going. So if that helps.
Oh, that's fixed everything. Thanks, man. Legend.
So can't be bothered going, or does that mean you're not going? Or
No, I'm going. I got my tickets and everything.
No.
Yeah, I'll go.
So do we.
It does feel like a long time between conventions.
We
so
should just fly down for the VIP drunk night and come back home the next morning.
do it.
Maybe.
That's normally the best thing about the bigger Lego shows.
Kind of defeats the whole
Oh, for sure.
COVID point, though.
well, I'd do that. Go down for the night, come back. Seems legit.
Well, I mean, they are only $80 return airfares. We could go down Saturday, stay one night, and come back next morning.
That is true.
Andrew lives in a mansion. We can stay at his place.
It's too purple.
This is literally my whole apartment right here.
I believe you lived in New York, mate. You live in Melbourne. We know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Tasman, how are you, people? Before we do start talking about 2021, did you guys, any of you look into that new Build Together app yet at all?
Not really,
Well,
no.
Miss April B down below us here, oh no, actually beside us, not that way, actually got to trial it and has been on a panel that has, yep, that's on, that has been involved with that. So she's probably the most qualified.
What's it like?
Difficult to do if you don't have someone to build with.
Clearly. I mean, that's a good point.
So it's no good for good old Nigel No Mates then.
Yeah.
So does it
Well, that
restrict
would-
you, like, let's say you've got to build bag one, your partner builds bag two, and then you just got to wait and join together type thing, or?
It was really convoluted. Like I did it on stream with Dan actually the other night, and had like my computer set up with the one build instructions and my phone with the other, and they don't have you do all the bags in order. So like they have you build like a couple pieces out of bag one and then like take it all to the side and open up bag two and then build something out of there and then go back and forth. And it was like, yeah,
Bit odd.
it's yeah, I'm skeptical.
Yeah, okay.
Another crack at digital that sounds like it's destined to fail from the start.
If they start designing sets or instructions with this in mind and having it as an option, I think it has some, you know, it'll have some merit. So I know I can't talk about it, but there's a set coming out soon that I'm reviewing that had multiple books for multiple parts of the set. So if they sort of integrate that kind of thinking and logic into the Build Together app, and make it more flowing, then I think there's definite room for people to sit and build the same set together. But
well, I mean, it seems like they've been trying to do that. Like they started that with the Santa's Visit, even though the second manual is like laughably small compared to the main one. But you know, like I just got the Friends.
Is that they purposely designed it to do that for that one?
Well, it says on the box for Santa's Visit, it's the 1 to 2 person build. And then like all the Friends stuff that I've gotten that's coming out here next month, like the modular buildings that they've got had like 12 manuals. No kidding. Like all came in a folder and like little bit had its own manual. So like doing things that way makes more sense if you're going to have a bunch of people building.
Well, I know. It wasn't the bookshop modular was part of the
Mm-hmm.
The that split the app, work together app, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Build together.
I feel the one.
Complicated it.
What's that?
Like, have they overcomplicated it? Like, if you look back to their other digital attempts, things like Hidden Side with the augmented reality, they just over-complemented the box art and everything so much that Hidden Side actually had a hell of a lot of merit and was quite fun for the age group. But the box art just killed it. And then if you look at video, it had a lot of grounds to be successful too, but they just went too extreme with their characters and saturation with it. So they may be over, gone too extreme on this as well.
Yeah, could be. I mean, they're not super successful with their digital attempts.
What I feel like Dan might have been alluding to, and this is on the Lego website, so I guess we can talk about it. Build Together as a Family includes separate building instructions for each scene. So this is the Chinese tradition set.
Yep.
So you can see there's like a little bit hanging off each side of it.
Like a 5-way flower, 6-way flower.
Yeah. So I'm assuming you'd get your own bags, get your own instructions, and everyone can build it and it all comes together at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe they might integrate this a lot more into. I mean, you don't the same argument. You don't want them to you don't want them to start designing sets just so you can have this function. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. It could be a good reward system for kids too. That maybe a modular is too big and you break it down into smaller chunks and say, okay, well, this week you can have bag 1 and next week you can have bag 2, so they can build together on their own.
You can do that with any set. That'd be hilarious. Space it out.
Take out
22 bags over the course of the year,
but
one every fortnight.
Instructions are broken down bag by bag as well. Like traditionally, instructions now are not. I mean, yeah, you build by bag, but the instructions aren't broken down. But April said the friend set she's got had 12 different manuals, so you could very easily break it into 12 parts.
Doesn't it look to be aimed for kids to build together? My kids always struggle building one set. They can build a section and pass it on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, some adults, like, they do that now. They take it in bag turns, I guess, for some of the other stuff. But, I was just more interested in, was it, do you build a whole thing and it come together like, Voltron type thing?
Yeah.
Maybe they missed the boat on Voltron. They could have done it. Been perfect.
Look out for Ranger Zord coming near you.
Yeah.
Good point, though.
All right.
Well, Voltron from memory had a separate instruction book for each of the lines.
It did.
So it could be done.
Yeah.
You could technically do it with the modulars. I know Richard from Rambling Brick does it with the modulars. They did it with the Ninjago one, had a couple of friends over, and they took care of each level, and then, it all sticks together, right?
All good together. Yep. And I don't think it's even a matter.
To April's point, you'd have to have a friend or more for that. So,
yeah, for sure.
It's
not
difficult for some people.
Not designed to do it on your own. But it's not even really a matter of designing sets for that. Well, they could, but I think it's more designing the instructions better for the build together experience. And you'd think that Lego should be able to do that because, instructions have been at the core of their Lego sets for the last 50 years. So it's not branching into something new like augmented reality or, the extent of the stuff that video went to. It's just a matter of looking at instructions differently, working collaboratively.
Fair call. All right. Something else I just wanted to see if you guys have. Did you guys see this week this single Christmas set that's gone insane online?
How much did it sell
taken
for?
down off of eBay.
Yeah, it topped over $1,000. It went over $1,000.
Wow.
Why was this one cancelled? Do we know?
I don't think this one says, but there was only one in existence.
Really?
For whatever it was.
I bet you there's more. I bet you there's a freaking warehouse full of them somewhere.
Yeah, someone's
Yeah.
just.
Yeah, the forklift driver's taking it home.
Maybe there just wasn't enough because I felt like I saw somewhere that this one had supply issues or something. I'm not sure.
So this one says, while explanation is frustratingly vague, the real reason may have something to do with the tone of the set, which includes an angry Santa wielding a naughty list.
Really?
We'll likely never know the real answer.
I love that.
Oh, there. Can I bring that one up?
Santa's
does too.
not allowed to get angry. Oh yeah, he is angry.
I can't see why that's the reason.
It's got Dan's name on there down the bottom left.
More than likely.
That looks like it says Karen. Definitely a Karen belongs on there.
For sure.
If that's the reason why this set got cancelled, then I'm actually genuinely disappointed. Because if they can make a tiger with an asshole, they can have a Santa with a naughty list.
Did you see that they gave the official reason why the asshole is there?
No.
The designer come out and wrote this big spiel about it, and it's because that Lego's never designed an animal to that size, to that detail, and they wanted it to be a talking point and anatomically correct. And he goes, by all internet comments, I've succeeded.
Yep, good on him.
And he has.
Who was the designer?
I'll bring it up real quick.
So the next 3 in
Please be
1
Chris McVeigh.
animal
Please
is,
be Chris McVeigh.
the next 3 in 1 animal is going to have a hot dog underneath.
Damn, I'm sure I bookmarked it too, but hold on, let's see if I can just bring his name up on this website.
Come on, are we really that, or are people really that woke that they have to take the fun away from Lego because Santa's got a naughty list? Seriously?
Well, that's what that
I
was.
don't think
That's
that's
what,
why. I think that's just speculation. I don't think that's actually why.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised though.
true.
Have you guys already discussed the cancelled / delayed Marvel and the
We
postcards?
touched on it last week. Yeah, that was like, how annoying and frustrating is that?
Are
Not
they
just the
potentially
Marvel
delayed?
mix, the postcards as well.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
got
they
them,
were
I got them both
cancelled, not
here.
delayed.
I got them both right next to me.
Oh, they're the ones I saw on eBay.
Yeah. You know it. I was thinking about it.
Oh, have you got the postcards?
Got the postcards, yeah.
Yeah, I've got the Marvel mix.
Oh, I want the Marvel mix. Got
Yeah.
every other one.
Because is it male or female then? And it's because Santa's not real.
Oh,
Love it.
Just going back to that Santa's that set though, the printing for the Mrs. Claus, and that would have been cool. It would have been a cool one to get out there.
for sure.
Pretty disappointed that one's not getting out into the world.
It would be the
There's
reason,
also-
though,
I
right?
might
Like,
have
it
closed
seems
it.
like
Did you
something they
see-
would do.
There was a GWP Santa skiing Santa we don't get either now. I think only the UK might get it.
Oh.
Did you see that?
They're kind of like almost like a mini briquette kind of Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to Google like
Got it.
Lego Majestic Tiger, then name, then butthole reason, and
It's a
anatomically
sense
correct.
gland, not a butthole.
Hold on, anatomically part. Here we go. Lego responds to queries. Here we go.
I reckon I've
Found
got
it.
that Santa you're talking about.
So,
Oh, George Gilliatt.
there you go.
Mm.
There we go. Look at that butthole.
Yeah, we wanted the building experience to model to be fun and educational, further emphasized by Tiger facts, including in the instructions, something they've never done before, blah, blah, blah. And then on Twitter, it was like, yeah, well, they've made a point. Everyone was talking about it. So, hey, good on them. Good on them.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hey, you know what? And it doesn't make sense if they're speculating, if they're killing a Santa set because of a list, but you can have a butthole in a tiger. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, here's that one, Andrew, with the briquette looking skiing dude.
Yeah, I reckon I got it. I did an order from Toys R Us, and it came from Toys R Us Australia.
Is that even still around?
Yeah, they're online only. That's why I'm looking for it, because if it's US and whatever only,
US and UK, I think only. Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely like it was Toys R Us Australia. I got it from. I just don't know where I put
There
it.
you go. All right, so I've got a couple of tabs open, but no real. It's pink. Good on you.
Bilsy, you just muted yourself or lost your audio.
So that's still a thing. That still happens. That's good to know.
Every stream.
Not
It
often.
actually hasn't happened in a while.
No, it hasn't.
Not since he got his new mic. That's a new one for. It's been at least 3 or 4 weeks.
You know, he could blame
Maybe
me for doing it.
You
He could
muted
blame me for
yourself,
doing
you
it when I
clown.
used to have his log on, but I don't have
No,
his
he
log
came
on
back for
anymore,
a
so-
second and then it's gone again.
No.
He's not muted in StreamYard.
Oh my
No, it's
god!
not.
Right, it's got a nice.
It's not the mic, it's user error.
Oh, now he's flipping birds all over the place.
All right, does that work?
Yes.
We're there.
No, I can't hear you still.
I just pulled it out and plug it back in. The light was on. Nothing. I got no warning. And even like you said, StreamYard didn't even come up mute this time.
Don't worry, it happens.
Right. Not. Go back a year. ago,
Sometimes you just got to pull it out and push it back in again, and it goes just fine. Sometimes.
And the light's still on. Love it. All right. So I found
Better
a
with
few
the lights
pages,
off.
a few different sites. We're going to start. We'll start a bit lower, and then we'll work our way up. This site has 5 times Lego disappointed us in 2021. So we can go through. I guess peed us off. What never come out. What didn't come out. These ones, obviously, the goats. Everyone was hyping on the goats. No goats.
It was never going to happen, and it didn't piss me off because that set's freaking amazing.
Yeah.
But you missed the first one. That one pissed a lot of people off.
Yeah, it did.
I think
The
they talked about it
AT-AT?
later in the article.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
okay. Is that just a headline?
Yeah, that was
We will
headline
come
image.
back to that though for sure. Cancelled sets. Obviously, we're just talking about the mechs and the postcards, and I wonder if this has got a list because there's been a fair bit.
That one was a cancelled city set because of the dynamite on top of the building.
Yeah. Yeah.
far
Again, the wokesters.
And
out.
now
The wokesters.
And this year's city set has a burning building, so it'd be interesting to see why is that any different.
Yeah, no, because that's the aftermath of the dynamite.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just reused all the pieces, and
that's it.
Oh yeah, only one Lego Ideas model in record. I'm not peed off at that. The one in the review off the big. Yeah, that's not.
There
really
were so many. Well, there was. Hang on, they've contradicted themselves because there's 2 with ticks on them and one with a question
review.
mark.
Review.
Hmm?
It says here only one model in review. Is that what they're talking about? This one,
yeah, the yellow one,
the Snow White
Mhm.
house.
as in not approved
Yeah,
and not declined.
There was some good stuff in that round.
Yeah.
Well, it says here. Look, it says here. Out of all the 57 projects, only one actually made it out. So maybe they have, or maybe there's something we don't know.
There was probably only one that wasn't Brent's.
Far out. This one, Star Wars, who cares?
Yeah.
The launch of the VIP exclusive Lego NASA Ulysses space probe. The reward. Oh, okay.
Yeah, lots of people missed out. I got
Yeah.
one, so I'm okay.
Yeah. That was the GWP, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a VIP.
There's a lot of the
redeem.
GWP that they under stock for though. That's
Yeah.
not just the first one. That happens a lot.
A probe and a butthole. Big year for Lego.
Mhm.
A probing butthole. There you go. There's 2022 for you. Yeah. So this obviously was only a banner, but yeah, the AT wasn't that a interesting release from I guess what it was, the locking legs, the price. Jesus, the price. I love it when Star Wars people get butthurt. It makes my day. Not joking, it actually does. So what about anything you got? I mean, I know there's a lot we have talked about and whinged about, and got a bit heated on the internet about New Zealand Lego Masters, and you got anything wise, Bilsy, that you can think of that kind of let you down? What was my letdown? That it was a pickup truck and not a DeLorean.
Yeah.
In the hype of the internet, realism.
Yeah.
Oh, if we're going down that track, then I'm grossly disappointed that it was Birds of Paradise and not a steam locomotive that Brooks O'Brien promised me. But seriously, he did.
This
Brooks
just
O'Brien's
goes to show.
Dan, you're going to get a train. You're going to get a train. This set, like all the kids on Instagram are saying that this one's going to be a train. And I was getting it for review too. And I'm like, yes, freaking trains. I love trains. What turns up? Birds of Paradise. No freaking
That
trains.
goes to show. Don't listen to the kids on Instagram because they're not always right.
Clearly.
Actually, we're due for a new something in the botanical series soon too, aren't we?
Oh, screw the botanical series. What about the trains? We've only had the crocodile. Come on, we need like another 5 or 6.
At least.
In that same vein, I'm not talking about another city playset train. I'm down with that crocodile style train.
Like an adult set.
We need another supercar. That's what
like
we
it's
need.
track ready. Essentially, track ready and an amazing display piece. Let's get it.
So I was thinking about that the other day, Bilsy. Do you reckon that motorbikes come out in replace of a car?
I hope not. I hope that motorbike is more in scale of like the Ducati and stuff like that.
No way. Haven't you seen the compared photos?
No, I know it's bigger, but I'm hoping that they're trying to expand that. They need another supercar. Maybe it's
that motorbike's huge.
Another 12 months or something. But they need another.
You'll get another supercar. They've been huge sellers.
Yeah.
They'll carry them on like they will modulars, I reckon.
I need more
cash
wall
cow.
space.
They're definitely up there.
For Technic fans, they're an absolute cash cow. And now the thing is, Lego are clever. They've created a collection. What do you got now? 3?
Yeah.
3 supercar models now. They're just going to keep adding to that, and people are going to want to collect them all.
Absolutely.
They're like Pokemon.
They're like brickheads.
Unfortunately.
You say that, mate. You're on that train now, buddy.
I know. I should have got off.
Also, the other one that's kind of just a meh type thing was the hype for the world map and what it actually was.
Yeah.
It was a whole lot of nothing.
That's some expensive dots, man.
Yeah, dude. And it's not even pretty dots. Like the remakes that people have done online are freaking awesome compared to, Oh, and soccer fields. Soccer fields still suck.
What was soccer fields?
Soccer
fields still
the stadiums.
Yeah.
Football fields for
Camp Nou. I know a lot of people weren't that fond of the world map, but I kind of liked what it stood for. I'm not sure if I agree with the colors. I think they probably should have gone a little bit more traditional, but
yes,
putting all of that stuff in a box definitely gives people the opportunity to then turn it into whatever they want. And to be fair, I quite like the art stuff. I kind of wish the price point was a little bit lower, but I certainly like what people are doing with the art stuff. And to be able to get it onto the walls, because I don't have a lot of wall space in my Lego room, but I've got tons of wall space around the house. And I may be a little bit biased because of my massive mosaic of smudge that that a couple of amazing fans from down south gave me. but it got me thinking. That art stuff really does allow you to create whatever you want in that art style.
Yeah.
So I quite like it. I actually quite like the art stuff.
Yeah. Well, okay. So let's move into the better stuff of this year then. The art ones, all the art collections, the mosaics that are coming out. You know, you don't have to be a fan of, you know, the Beatles or the Marilyn Monroe in the Andy Warhol style, but like you said, the remake, what you can do with them is the 2 thumbs up for sure for that one. I mean, the world map, I think that's overkill. The art size boxes and the art count, that's the perfect kind of, you know.
Yep. The art mocks are epic, like the Iron Man one, some of the Star Wars ones even. The Marilyn Monroe, the colors in that, there's so many different, you know,
the colors good in that one,
Panther, Simpson stuff. There's so many different mocks you can do with those colors.
Yeah. What about the classic space one? Who's going to get one of them? I'd probably be more inclined. Exactly. Yeah. And I'd be inclined to get the classic space one.
Yeah, for sure. But and you know, because that kind of the classic space, you never hear anyone like, you know, you hear me, obviously I you know, pull the leg most of the times ripping on Star Wars and that. But you never actually hear anybody say anything bad about classic space ever.
No. It's too nostalgic.
Yeah, no, it's just it's simple, it's plain, it ticks that minimum box if you're not into it, or it ticks the big box if you are into it, you know what I mean? There's no real people that are against it, so it's they've maybe they should have came out first off with that one.
Yeah.
But then, you know, who knows where it went from there. I'm just scrolling through, I'm literally just going through our thumbnails from every show this year. God, we've talked some shit, just saying. Just putting it out there. Obviously, we can say, you know, the Titanic, another epic release that's come out this year. I'm still not. Yeah, I mean, I still haven't gone out of my way or even looked at buying it myself, but it's still impressive, I guess.
I'd love to build it. I no intention of owning it, but I'd love to build it.
Me too.
Well, how about we ask a store if we can build it for them, just so we can build it. And then we'll download the Build Together app, and then we'll hit up Lego to pay us for that, mate. That's a win-win, multiple, you know.
I've got a shelf up there on the side that it would fit on, that I could actually display it up there for a bit. But $1,200.
Yeah. It's a spicy set.
I got business stuff to pay for. I can't afford to buy Lego anymore.
Man needs a real job,
right?
But then no, you don't, because then you'll have excuses not to come on the stream, and you know we need you on the stream. we need that accented controversy.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, bro.
Come on, you got an act.
Classic Bilsy. Mike's gone.
His mic has gone again.
What is this guy doing?
That's funnier than whatever attack he was going to put on you.
He just leaves.
Jesus, and now he's actual gone.
Gosh,
gone.
The show just got exponentially better.
Yeah.
Just pull it out.
Look at the stream numbers going up.
My God.
I can still control you, April. I can still control you.
Pull it out and put it back in again.
Got you. I honestly don't know. I haven't moved. I haven't got no USB hubs anymore. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's Chrome wigging out, because I just got a little message saying your browser has lost your mic. So censorship.
I get that on StreamYards actually.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's a brand new mic. It's a new computer, so it might be just Chrome having a bit of a wig. I don't even know where I cut out, but we'll keep moving on. What do you all think now, retrospective of Everyone is Awesome, Everything is Awesome, the colourful set, the gay set?
I've always had.
We've all got one, no doubt about it. But as a move more than a set.
Yeah.
It's a good move.
All good things.
Good stuff. Shoes were a winner this year.
Let's just go back to the everything is awesome thing.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's been a long time coming. That should have probably been done a long time ago. And I'm glad to see that it wasn't a one-time thing, that there are other LGBTQIA plus representatives coming through the Lego sphere. Obviously, you've got the Fab 5 loft, and there'll be a new reference coming in the very near future.
Oh, everyone! Look at all three of them. Look at all three of them. Watch their faces. You know what? Andrew's got the best poker face. I'll give him that. Andrew's got the best boring poker face.
No, he hasn't got this because he would have said that he had the mix if he did.
There you go.
You'll figure it out from that.
And I was looking at something else on another screen, so I wasn't really paying attention.
Now I remember why we didn't ask him to come back on Mondays. But yeah, no, totally awesome. 10 out of 10 Lego move. Hit it out the ballpark. Good set, good story, good area. Like they did not put a foot wrong with that one for sure. I mean, Queer Eye. That I get the story was awesome. Just the actual set that no one knew who they were, what it was, kind of was a bit of a. But if you had so here's a good question for you. I'll throw it to you, Dan. If you had to stay in that sphere of embracing that lifestyle and stuff, without going to that show, where would have you went? What set would have you built? What would have you know what I mean? Like I'm pushing you in a corner. I get it, but they actually, when you think about it, they have nothing without being dirty and non-Lego like.
I can answer that. Sticking with the Friends theme and the Seinfeld theme, they could have gone Will and Grace. Same studios and a very iconic show. I think it's even appeared in Ideas before as well.
Annoying characters. Yep, fits the bill.
But far more well-known than Queer Eye.
But I think it's more about what the show stands for more than the LGBTQI stuff. So we spoke to Matt Ashton, who was one of the designers on it, and it's about the kindness and all that sort of stuff. Nothing to do with all the other stuff.
Rainbows.
Which Will and Grace could probably fall more into bullying than actually
I'd buy an Ellen set over a Queer Eye set.
Ellen's had a lot of controversy over the last 18 months, though.
You'd set up all the employees attacking her.
You wouldn't want to release, that and then more controversy happen. You might as well have a Bill Cosby set.
What about a RuPaul set? Maybe we'll get a RuPaul set this year.
A Queen set. Yes, Queens. Why not?
Yeah. Think of all the costume options for just for 1 minute.
They could use up all the spare video stuff.
No, I've got it. You could
pretty good.
You'd get a bust of Jeffree Star. Bang. There you go.
Way too much controversy for Lego with Jeffree Star. Are you kidding me?
Who?
Jesus.
Don't worry about it, Dan.
Oh, bloody hell. All right. Lego Con was another 2021 this year, which was a McFlop almost. I mean, amazing production value, just boring.
It was a bit.
Yeah. Like they had the right idea. They just didn't have enough feel. Like, think everyone that makes videos now, everything's now, bang, 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 quick, let's move on, let's go. That just kind of was drawn out and too slow.
Yeah.
For what they had. They could have done a million other things. But hey, take what it was, improve it. It might come back bigger this year.
Well, that's
and their massive release announcement, big deal that they hyped was like the biggest anticlimactic announcement ever in the history of ever.
Oh, at the Lego Con?
Yeah, they hyped it up for ages and ages and ages. They're going to, announce this big Star Wars set, and it was, what was it? It was,
I don't even remember.
It was just a small play set. it was nothing exciting, and it was on Lego.com like a week beforehand or 2 weeks beforehand or something. It was nothing special at all. It was already out in the public space, and they had this massive big announcement. Like, please.
I'm just going through some adult stuff.
Really?
Love it, yeah. Oh, that's for after when we go offline.
Oh gosh.
Everyone go over to Bills's channel. You know what I'm talking about. What was that? The guitar, the Fender. That was
He's already started taking his clothes off already. He's ready.
He's just showing everyone the guns. The gun show started on this. There's the entree.
Oh dear. I'm pulling apart nut busters actually.
Did anyone get the first wave of the brick? Oh, that closed this week too. The Bricklink designer sets. That was this week. Was the last week you could buy. No, I didn't buy any. I was going to get the fixed tank, but I didn't.
I got the shop, the Lego shop.
Oh, you one of them guys?
Wow.
Oh yeah.
That was the number one, the biggest voted, quickest voted, wasn't it? The shop, from memory, yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, we all hoped for Brent again, as much as we give him shit, but no, I didn't buy one this year.
6 support, bro.
I put in for Brent's, but it didn't obviously make it.
Yeah.
But then I got a castle from the first round as well, so
lucky you.
we're waiting on that.
Very lucky on you. Oh, the bugle was big and good this year too. Bugle was impressive.
That was good. So,
Yeah.
Oh, first wave castle. Bill's got the castle. Yeah, I guess the bugle very it wasn't even leaked very hard, like the size of what it was, you know what I mean? Like that kind of come out and was a bit of a shock to a couple. I mean, you guys, who knows, but to a lot.
It was well kept for a change. Yeah.
And yeah, it's hard to keep stuff on the download now. And remember something we were talking about the other week, something come out of nowhere, like, damn, we didn't realize that was about to pop out. And because there's no hesitation, or there was no even leak towards it, or no.
Oh, the modular almost. Yeah, the modular made it.
We talked about the modular 6 months ago.
Yeah,
when that ad came out.
Not with pictures.
Oh, not pictures, but when that video came out, when they did that commercial, remember the one Dan loved?
Oh yeah.
Where they literally told AFOLs that they were never ever getting goats again. that was a good play on Lego's behalf. You know, well played, Lego. Well played.
I know how to mess with you.
They do. They actually do, and they did.
And
good on them.
Yeah,
I reckon too. Good on them.
Yeah, it's good for.
They got to have a bit of fun.
Like, it shows they're listening and they're watching. You know.
Oh, absolutely. Given that half their designers are former AFOLs these days.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I heard in one of the new city sets there's this is like a character's like a Twitch streamer and his microphone always fucks up.
I bet you it doesn't come with pants either.
Yeah, I think his name's Bilsy or something.
Bilsy. That's my up late night. That's my up late name.
Or was it?
And he comes with a little sidekick called Fail.
Bilsy and Fail, eh? There's my new radio show for 2022. Guess who's my first guest? You.
They'll only be able to hear me anyway. So.
Well, you know, it's surprising you say, you know, like I knock on wood, I've been on air 10 years, and from memory, I've only broken the mic once on air. So at least that's a good run on radio, not so much online. I mean, don't get me wrong, the studio's probably worth $100,000 and this one's probably worth 500. So there's a bit of a difference.
Yeah. It's okay.
Still sound good on both. That's all that matters. So any other going back to you guys that Brickle's new goats for next year, mate. No goats ever. You get sheep now. You can have sheep and lambs. Anything else stick out set wise or something that shocked you guys? You think, damn, didn't realize I was going to do that, or something cool that actually was worth noting. Not bad. Other than your tiger butthole, which was kind of a good talking point.
There was a couple of really good GWPs this year, I thought, in regards to like the sailboat was
good.
That to me was a standout. And was Mel's convertible this year? That was this year.
The little Corvette thing, I think so, at the start of the year, maybe.
That was a really good one. I liked as well. So there was a few really good GWPs this year, I thought.
The Adidas sneaker.
Yes.
Kind of dumb, right?
We're not allowed to talk about shoes.
Why not?
Because April and Dan log out and go away.
What if it's how bad that set was?
then it's like, now you're in my world.
I didn't mind it. I actually didn't mind it.
No, he doesn't.
I thought it was all
I
right.
talk so much about
That
the actual shoes.
That wasn't even on your bottom 10 list, was it, Dan? It was like number 6 on mine.
No, it wasn't on my bottom 10 list because it wasn't that bad. Who would hate on the Adidas shoe? Go.
The shoe's good.
I want to see more in the shoe range.
I was surprised by Hogwarts Icons. I thought
is that the collection, the owl?
Mm-hmm.
That was cool.
Totally different sort of styling to like any of the Harry Potter stuff that they've done before. Almost sort of life sized, not quite, but just very much in that sculptural vein of that is a talking piece, that is a centerpiece, that is a display piece that is specifically for adults. So obviously, with the whole Adults Welcome range this year, more so than any other year, I just think that if we're going to carry on down that, then I think you're really going to start pulling a lot of people back to Lego or into Lego, these sculptural pieces, because they really have designed stuff this year, released stuff this year that genuinely looks good on display in the normal part of your house and not just the Lego room. And you AFOLs know what I'm talking about. You right there. You know what I'm talking about. Yes, you. Not me. I know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you. Don't hide behind that seat. I can see you.
And then you realize the only person watching is my mum, and she's not even an asshole.
Wait, is Brickles your mom?
That's Trish.
My mum thinks I'm cool. Hey, Brick. The Nest. No, I don't think the Nest was this year.
No, Nest was last.
No, it was last year.
Yeah. But you're right. Sets like that. You could even technically go as far as some of the flower sets as the full adult display stuff. Following that line. I like the botanical range. It's the only Lego we have in our living room. So I like the range for that reason. On the Nest, though, I do hope that we see a Super NES or Super Famicom, depending on where you're watching. But I do hope we see a follow-up to the NES that doesn't revolve a Mario with a battery up his ass.
And I think April will be would agree that it's just nice to be able to leave your adult toys around the house, and it's acceptable.
What?
What?
I think I heard that whole conversation the wrong way. Hold on, someone wants me to go full screen to see the mechs.
It's not a mech, that's Dan.
I was just gonna say, I'm pretty sure I saw a photo of Andrew the other day on Instagram. It was a selfie in his bathroom with a dildo on the bench. You know, you
Sounds
should
like
always
me.
check your background, Andrew. Always check.
Those
the
aren't the
background.
adult toys you can keep out.
Only they're in a black box.
Whoa.
That could have went a few different ways.
Bill's
They get
so
delivered in a
anxious.
plain box.
I meant black cardboard box. Talking about backgrounds, Andrew, show us your box. You damaged one.
Oh man.
Show us your
so,
box, Andrew.
As a fellow Lego ambassador with Dan and April, we get a Lego gift each year, the employee set. And definitely appreciative to receive it, but it did get a little bit weather damage on the way down under, and
Oh, I think you froze. No.
yeah,
Oh,
so
it actually got ripped open.
yeah. So it's definitely water. Like the cardboard's all warped and whatnot. It's not just crushed. All the inside, all the contents is good, but it's the one set I don't build each year. I put it in the cupboard, keep it as a collector's item. You know, it's a retirement thing, and yeah. So happy to receive it, but definitely disappointed that the taints the gift a little bit.
Oh, for sure. Here's a question for you, because obviously you said that one actually has some of the paper bags in it. Will they diminish if they got wet, or is it like a waste paper?
They're okay. So you can tell that one of them definitely touched water, but it's actually okay. Yeah. So it seems to have held up okay. Yeah.
Very cool.
Paper bag, but yeah, it's half paper, half plastic, which I found was a little bit odd. Oh, you want to say that? Yeah. So half of the bags are normal plastic ones, and half are the paper. Are you guys opening yours?
Yeah, hell yeah. We're going to
Right.
build them on Tuesday on our co-stream.
Oh, maybe I should join.
Yeah, you should have Andrew in your stream. It'd be great fun for you. You should have him. He's a good guest.
Fuck you guys.
The wax should stop the water going through. Yeah. I don't think. We haven't got.
Mine's just there if you can't see it. It's behind the X-Wing, but there's the box there.
Oh, okay.
And it did make it here
Clean.
without any damage.
Hasn't Lego had a fun couple of years swapping couriers and issues? And Rick James sent me a photo. He had a pallet that was like not square. It was like so squished on one side, like it was like a leaning tower.
Oh wow!
But it was like to the point where it was like they had to re-wrap the pallet and re-strengthen the pallet because it was about to fall over. It was that ruined.
Oh wow! To be fair, everything else this year I think's been absolutely fine. So, in their defense, it is.
I couldn't find my mute button.
COVID.
Oh, I'm good at that. I'll show you where mine is.
It was just random. No, everything else has arrived good this year, though. I don't think I've had any other issues at all.
So you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, Andrew. I'm going to you. As far as a RLFM goes, has there been a set that you really wanted but didn't get? Like you've thrown the toys out of the cot and kicked and screamed for. You never got it?
I'd say
Okay, no, so not even a bad thing. It's like, oh god damn, I wish I had that. I wish I got the chance to get that set type thing.
There was. I'm trying to think what it was, but I think I've been pretty fortunate, to be fair. Like I end up anytime, like if I don't get the minifigs, that's probably because they're one thing I absolutely love is the collectible minifigs. So
You're a minifig man. Yeah.
I didn't get the Marvel ones, so
I've never
Even though-
been sent any minifigures to review.
Only
Really?
Only the Mario blind bags, but minifigs never.
You get the good stuff though. You get all the good stuff, Dan.
I didn't get the Titanic. I didn't get the AT-AT. I didn't get the gunship.
You get most of the good stuff, Dan.
I didn't get the modular. I didn't get the question mark block.
I also
didn't get
asked
Hogwarts
Andrew,
icons.
Dan, I also asked Andrew. We already know what you miss out on. You tell us every week. Thank you very much.
I did get the Daily Bugle myself, so I guess you could put that in the in that category then. Anything I've actually got to go source myself, I guess. I'm disappointed I didn't
No,
get
but
it.
in saying that, I think I would prefer Dan to build it than Andrew to watch. Just saying.
I don't have the sex appeal Dan's got.
Or the proper lighting.
Yeah.
Have you got a set this year that you thought oh shit, this is cool? Never realized I was going to get this.
Yeah, the friend's apartment. I didn't even know it was coming. I had no idea what it was going to be. So that was probably the most excited I've been, is pulling the friends one out, because it was just like,
really,
I was completely unaware of its existence. But then also knowing that the Seinfeld set was coming was pretty flipping exciting.
Yeah, okay.
I was pretty pumped to get that review. So
I didn't get that. I didn't get the. I didn't get the friend's apartment either.
Grumpy old man, Dan.
Dan, do you have a Ferrari F40?
The Creator
Your
Expert
car?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send you my friend set if you send me that.
No thanks. I didn't want the friend set. I'm just saying I didn't get it.
All right, let's go around. Bilsy, what's your best set?
Oh, I didn't get the pickup truck either. You know, all of the things that are my favorites, Creator Expert, you know, modulars and vehicles. I didn't get any. Just saying.
They're sending him to the wrong guy. I'm getting all your stuff.
Must be. You know that questionnaire that you fill in on the land? They're like, hey, what are your favorite things that you like to do for your content? Creator Expert, modular buildings and cars. Cool. Oh, we're not going to send you them.
That's like when you go for a job at Lego. Do you like Lego? Yeah. Okay, we can't hire you.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Go work at Mega Blocks.
But they did send me the summer wave of friend sets. That was cool.
And I bet you didn't tick friends on your little questionnaire either.
And I spent 12 hours building them all on live stream, you know, because I'm committed.
Good sport.
It's content, bro. It's content. It's all content.
That's it.
Keep that.
I'm not
consistency
complaining.
up.
I'm not complaining.
Nah.
I did get the highlight of the year. Things that I did get from the land that I didn't know would have been Ninjago City Gardens. I was fortunate enough to be one of the reviewers of that, and that set was just freaking amazing.
Cool. That's a good.
Yeah, it's a good set.
Absolutely.
Overall, let's go back. I'll go back to Bilsy. What do you think? Best set that you've got this year?
My set of the year was the Ghostbusters Echo one back in February or March.
Yeah. See, I forgot about that come out this year.
Yeah, that was my day one set for the year. So there's been a few good sets, but that's my standout.
Yes, I did not even think of that.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah. April?
I think my number one this year was Hogwarts Icons or the Discovery Shuttle.
The Discovery Shuttle? I would never have picked that to be in anyone's top 5.
Oh, that was in like 3 or 4 out of our 5 top 10s.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's an amazing set, man. If you haven't built it, that set is amazing.
No, I've got it in my cupboard to swap some of something else.
Really?
Yeah.
That is an amazing set, man.
I've got no motivation to open it.
No, maybe
you
we might
should
have to build it now.
You should, because I think you'll enjoy it. The Hubble telescope is an amazing build. The shuttle itself is actually a very, very clever build, and it's well worth it. Well worth it. That was in my top 10.
You're convincing me.
I think it was in Jang's top 10, April's top 10.
It was in all of our top 10s.
I think it might have been Maddie's. I don't think, was it in Brian's?
Yeah, it was lower down, but yeah.
There you go. The only thing everyone consistently agreed on that sucked about the Discovery Shuttle was the silver stickers for the inside of the payload area.
But you don't have to install those if you really don't want to.
No.
Yeah.
But
they're on like a curved piece.
Yeah. Everything else about that set is actually really, really good. It's a very nice build, very clever build.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So there you go. We might have to build it now, Bilsy.
Yeah, but we'll build yours and not mine for a change.
No. It's true. I've got that many double sealed sets now I haven't touched, but I've got no room.
We buy the same set every time and always build mine, and then he leaves his sealed in a box.
I've had the fun. Why build it twice?
Clever guy.
Andrew,
I don't know.
surely you've got one that stood out.
Well, yeah, I was thinking the Ecto. It's right next to me here. I was thinking that was not this year. I thought it was late last year, but yeah, I bloody love the Ecto. I got the
Sorry, go.
Was the Batwing? Oh, the Batwing's good as well, but not like the Ecto was. I got the light. I got the light kit for the Ecto as well, which I only do if I really like it. Yeah, man, I'd lock in that.
I'm going to say the Sian, the Technic Sian for me.
You would.
Wow.
I do. I really, really liked building that. Even though I built it wrong in the end.
I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
No, just overall, out of it, I don't like the look of it's okay. Like, I wouldn't say it's number one look, but I did enjoy the technicality, like the nuts and bolts of building it. As far as sets goes, looks wise, the shoe, hands down, the shoe. But that's just me.
That's bias. That's a hardcore bias.
Right.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
I mean, you're allowed to. It's your choice.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you got to think the ones I have on display that have survived, not ended up in a cupboard in a million pieces, is literally the Batmobile, the Ecto
Brickheads.
one. What?
And brickheads.
Oh yeah, and brickheads.
So you really
Brickheads
can't talk.
Hey, I'm happy to be in a brickhead obsessed.
And
But
you
you know
didn't build the Discovery Shuttle.
No.
I don't think you're qualified for this conversation.
I got no comeback for that. Fuck you. Oh, far out. All right, let's leave it on that happy note, eh? It has been, you know what? In all seriousness, to all of you, I do appreciate you still coming in every Monday, on your own time and hanging out and chatting. It has been good. I'm glad we can have a laugh and talk some shit. So it does roll through really well, and I appreciate it. Even you, Andrew.
Thanks for having me.
We still play your intro every Monday.
I appreciate it. I do see it pop up on Facebook.
You do still come up in conversations sometimes when we've got nothing else to pick on. So,
We still miss you, Andrew.
Yeah, you're good value.
We're all still hurt that you abandoned us.
You know what?
Yeah.
When I have Mondays off, I make the effort to be here. So
You left us for the TV world. This happens. People just leave you for TV worlds, and you just got to start putting shit on them. It's just a thing. And
I had to
everyone
deal
in the
with
chat,
that with my therapist and everything.
poor April, isn't she? A
More
therapist?
abandonment issues.
Wow. We
we
will be back picking it on the Mondays in the new year, people. Make sure you do come back. Wednesday, Bill, are we going to do that R2D2?
Maybe.
We might have to, I think. They needed it before Christmas.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, we'll see.
I got R2D2 sitting on the shelf up there.
We've got it sitting in a box down there. We need to build it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Just waiting.
Yeah.
We're just burning our our connections. It's all good.
We will be here Wednesday though, doing something,
Yeah.
and then we're going to have a week or two off for the festive season, as should everybody.
For sure.
And as Bilsy said,
I won't be raiding into you on Wednesday because I'm away. So April's going to be raiding into you on the raid train.
Nice. And Super did it last week, and Super carried it like a champion.
yeah.
He did because my stupid fucking lights wouldn't work.
God damn it,
Mate, you just got to be like me.
It wasn't
Take issues and power
wasn't
through it.
actually my lights. It was my router. My router wasn't broadcasting and couldn't pick up an ISP.
Yep.
Ah.
No, not an ISP. Couldn't pick up the. What's the address?
has
Yeah,
Dad
that
forgotten we're
needs-
still
IP
on?
address?
DSP.
Yeah, Couldn't pick up the IP address. No, we're still on. Couldn't pick up the IP address. This is the problem you have when you have Wi-Fi controlled lights, kids, and your Wi-Fi is not working.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
The stream gets cancelled.
Or you have
Bilsy's voice is
That is the absolute perfect way to
Does
finish.
Bilsy have a Wi-Fi controlled mic?
That's how we're gonna end the stream. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you on Wednesday, and then again in the new year, back on Mondays. Take
Solid
care.
finale.
Bye.